Uh, Anybody will wait for people to come on in. We're just going to talk about the goodness of the Lord, the good things in your life. What is something good going on in your life? Okay. It's dark outside. We're going to try to use the spare bedroom. I will do a live outside, just outside my house, maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see what the weather's like. But yeah, we're going to get a live going here. Everything else is going pretty good here. We had a really good day. I had some good time with the kids, so that was awesome. And we're going to just keep on going with this and keep pushing the channel forward. Yeah, so it'll be fine. Yeah, so we'll wait for some people to get in here, and then we'll get started. We're going to do... We'll wait for some different people to get in. There's a lot of different people doing lives this time of night. So we're going to also talk about helping others. Hey, welcome on in. Somebody has popped in. We're going to do a live tonight. This channel is going to be used to help others. You're going to talk about whatever you're mentioning in the comments, but we'll also talk about ways that you can just be happy. One of the things I like to do is count my blessings in the morning when I wake up. So we're just going to go with that. We'll see what's going on here. I had a really good live this morning. People were going like mad. Hey, Sammy, how you doing? Lovely to see you. I had a morning live and I had 17 likes this morning. Really good. And even though I've had Wi-Fi issues, the Wi-Fi is working beautiful today. So praise God. Thank you, Jesus. I know you've been traveling, so I don't know how tired you are, but thank you for being in here. I had a great time with the kids earlier. They found out where my house is. All the kids in the neighborhood pretty much know where I live now. And so now I'm the national celebrity, I think. So we're just going to speak positivity and God into their lives. And we're going to be speaking a lot of different things that way. Hey, how you doing there? Hey. Hi, Nene. Nice to have you in here tonight. I'm going to start doing evening lives, and that's going to be really cool. Hey, how we doing, Weenie? It's nice to have you in here. So great. Oh, I'm doing really well. Had a great day late after. Yep. Happy to see you, Sammy. I love seeing you. Weenie, it's a new friend. Just subbed to her today. I'm glad you were able to make it in. Nene, thank you for subscribing. I had a good time with the kids. A lot of them said, oh, I want your nose or I want this. I said, no, we got to talk about the reasons why you can do great things with what God gave you, okay? Yes, I am different and they want to be tall and everything else. But a couple of those kids are probably going to be tall. So it'll be fine. Yes, Sammy, I had a very healthy dinner, except for one thing. I had a piece of cheese bread, but otherwise I've been doing pretty good today. I've cut my portions way down, but yet I got to keep carbs in my diet. I just have to. I have no choice. Yes, welcome all the viewers. Thank you for everybody that's popping in and out. We're going to keep this really positive tonight. I want you to put in the comments things that have made you happy the last couple days. If there's anything that's made you happy, put it in there. I would love to hear about it. Yeah, we got our neighbor that has a bike with the muffler that is louder than all get up. But he'll be leaving in a minute. Thank you. Like and subscribe. We're going to use this channel to make a difference. And as soon as he gets down around the corner, we'll be fine. He's the only person in the whole neighborhood that has a muffler that is absolutely ridiculous, but he's an okay guy. Yeah. Oh, that's good that you're a kid. It's okay to be a kid. I love the kids. I got to be a little careful with it only because some of the little tiny kids are following me all over the place. Yeah. Please subscribe and everything. Sammy, I don't know. I hope you were traveling a couple days ago. I know you've been kind of flying around. And I can't wait till we get to fly again. But right now we're kind of settled in and we're kind of getting everything situated for the next 2 or 3 months. And then we'll see where we go from there. Yeah. Yes, thank you for the support. We set a new record this morning. We had people coming in and out. I think at one time I had 17 or 18 that came in, and then they, went out, but they were checking it out, and the likes were just going crazy. So you can like and subscribe. We're going to really do some great things with this channel, and we're going to have some fun too. We had some laughs this morning, so as we get going and the comments start coming, we can get going that way. But I found a new vitamin that has got not just zinc in it, but it's got ginseng in it. And so I'm going to start using that more, and about every other day, because it's pretty pricey, but it's really going to help. I've really been sleeping good. But as I get older, I need to, I've been doing some more weightlifting, and I'm also getting my walking in. And now the kids are working me out late in the day, because once they get out of school, they're looking for David. So guess what? We got kids that are starting to subscribe to me now too. And that's fine. As long as we keep the channel clean, we don't care if kids are in here. We don't care if adults are in here, because we're not going to be doing some of the things that other people are doing. With God, he had me read a book called 6 Days, 1 Month, 1 Friday. And it's really about how you can survive the storm with Jesus as your rock. And you really have to realize, my daughter just had her puppy die. I guess they didn't tell me that it didn't get shots, or maybe it did get shots and it still died. So my 9-year-old daughter is learning about loss right now. She's crying. She wants the dog's picture put on the wall, things of that nature. So I told her to cry it out, and we'll get through the grieving. And the next puppy, we'll make sure to get it protected if it wasn't before. So, but things can pass away in our lives. So we'll try to keep it positive. Other than that, my daughter has been messaging me a lot today. But that's good. I'm being the dad, and we're going to get her through it, and the mother's getting her through it too. Thank you, Buyer, for coming in. I'm so thankful you came in. I didn't mean to miss your comment. That's awesome that you're checking the channel out. We're doing things for good. We have really made some progress. Even with the Wi-Fi problems the last 3 days, I've gained subs, and I can't believe it, but it's true. We are at 29,600 views, something like that. We're almost 30,000 views. And that's amazing, considering really the channel's only been going for 4 weeks, 4.5 weeks. So we're getting awesome views on the ocean thing. And on the other ones, I've been started doing food videos where I'm eating Filipino food, because I do like Filipino food. I had a little bit something different for dinner tonight. I had onions, bell peppers, eggs, and some corned beef. But it was a very, very small can of corned beef. So I don't eat corned beef very often, but it was kind of a nice treat to go along with everything else. What has been going on with you guys where something great's been happening? I had something, I mentioned it in this morning's live, but we got all different people in here tonight, so I'll mention it again. On Saturday, I went with a group of about 20 kids up to the playground and the basketball court. There's a big one up here in the big main Barangay Center. And all the kids were asking questions and doing good things, but none of them were giving me anything. They were asking of me. They were asking questions. They were asking this. They were asking for money. Some of them were. That's normal in the Philippines. But there was this one girl about halfway through that showed up by the basketball court. Her name is Lynette. And she's probably around 10 or 11 years old. Kind of ordinary looking, but yet pretty. She had a nice smile. But she was kind of shy. And then I commented to her that she had a nice little friendship bracelet that had seashells on it. I said it looked very nice. And a couple minutes later, she gave that to me. She was the only person that gave some. Yes, that's okay. I'm glad you've experienced it before. Some of the people I talk to have no way they're going to probably come here. I hope they do. But a lot of people say they're coming and they don't. I realize you have traveled. I've seen it on your site that you've moved around. So yes, I believe you, Weenie. I think that you're a traveler. I don't really even know you, and I think you're a traveler. But she gave. And remember, there's a story in the Bible about the woman with the issue of blood. And there's thousands of people, which is kind of like it was at the playground. I had 50 kids around me at least. All tugging on me, all touching me, just like the people were touching Jesus. But one did something different than all the others. The others were just there to say hi to Jesus and yell and scream and have fun. But one was there to get her healing. And there was a girl there. She didn't want to ask me questions. She wanted to touch me by giving me something that personally was hers that she liked. And I thought about that the next day. And I went, wait a minute. That girl did something special. So when I seen her yesterday, I didn't see her today, but I seen her yesterday. And I told her, thank you for giving that to me, and that I will never get rid of it. It'll always be part of me. And I gave her a hug. And she almost started crying. So the moral of this story is little tiny things here, don't ignore them. I had somebody when I was coming home, the women were getting together to practice a song here at the church. And there was this girl down there, probably about 13, 14. And she made a compliment about my eyes. And I said, thank you so very much. And she says, most foreigners, when I say something about them, they say nothing or anything. I said, I'm a kind person. I will answer you. You know, sometimes when they speak in Visaya, I may have to ask what it means because I'm still learning. But she was awesome. She gave a compliment from her heart. And so I told her that she had an awesome kind of like t-shirt, sweatshirt type thing going on. And I thought it was fantastic. So I complimented her on that. And I told her that she's going to do great, you know, and just kind words. I'm not going to tell her something that doesn't come true. I'm not going to tell her some wild story. But you got to be nice. And, you know, some of these families don't have much. So little things make a big difference. I had Rose over at 7-Eleven a couple days ago asked me to look up women's names in the Bible because she wants to name her future girl that's inside her. She's got about 2.5 months to go, maybe 2 months. And she hasn't thought of a name for her upcoming daughter. She already has a daughter, but she's going to have a second one. And she wanted me to pick out a bunch of different names out of the Bible. So I used Google and the Bible and a few different things and got some beautiful names for her. So now I'm waiting. We'll see how many days it takes her to decide what she might do. But I'd love to see what names she chooses for the first and middle name for her upcoming baby. That'll be awesome. I'm looking forward to that. And just that little thing made her smile because somebody else would go, just look it up yourself. Yes. What's up? Who do we got here? Yeah. Welcome on in, Kubiak. I think I'll call you Kubiak. I can't make out the first letters very well. I don't think I'll be able to make a pronunciation there. But yeah, everything else has been going good. And just trying to help people when I can, little things that we can to help people here in the Philippines. And you talk to the families. I've got a couple families that I've kind of been able to talk to, and a couple of my friends have got polio here. So there is some polio here still from some of the older generation. They have trouble walking, but they're really friendly. And so Dale, and then the other one I've kind of forgotten his name. It's kind of a complicated name. I'll write it down. Hey, how you doing? Nice to have you in here. Thank you for coming in and joining. We're just having a little late night. Well, it's middle of the evening here. Yes. How do I make my videos? Okay. First of all, I'm living in the Philippines. We have a house in Dalapuga, which is not too far from Iligan City, but we're close to the ocean. And I've made friends with the people that live down by the ocean, so they let me go down by the ocean. The best way to make videos is to kind of mix it up. I have access to the ocean, but if you don't have that, you can do ones showing different types of foods that are in your country that you're eating or not eating. You could also show your neighborhood or places that are of interest around where you're living. You can also make videos of your family. Be a little bit more careful about, I'm trying not to take too many videos of the kids. Parents may not like that. They may not want their kids on YouTube as far as their actual appearance on YouTube. So I'm trying to be careful that way. But I can get videos of me speaking about different topics. I can also do videos of when I go into town. In Bangladesh, you got to be going to the market or something. Take a video when you go to the market. Go to the videos when you go to a store. I don't know what Bangladesh actually has. I know they have outside markets. I know that much. Yes, welcome in, Mary Grace. It's so nice to see you and come in. I'm always appreciative of new people coming in. We're going to use this channel for good. I know that I haven't done that many night lives yet, so we're going to figure out if this works good, sit away from the light away so they can see me good, or we may do something where I turn the light on outside and actually do it outside too. But I can get with you. If you connect with me and like and subscribe me, I will try to send some messages to you over to Bangladesh. It'll be in English, so I hope you know a little bit of English. It looks like you do because you're typing in English some. And I can give you a few more tips. I have 3 or 4 people that are giving me all kind of video tips. And another tip, I don't have a tripod yet, but when I get one, I know somebody that has one. They want me to use a tripod down by the ocean, so that way I'm not moving the camera around much when I'm taking video of the ocean. So that's a good idea. We're going to do that in the future. Just trying to build the channel right now and get it so we can monetize by maybe April. I'm not going to put a time limit on it, but I'm going to tell God, we've been building this fast, so I want God to keep the momentum going, and I'm going to do my part so that God can do his part. And I'm going to try to really do some lives so that way I can get my watch hours up. And but I'm not going to do any of those overnight videos where the thing just sits there and people are supposed to look at a blank wall for 12 hours. I'm not going to do that. I want to give content to people. And if it means I got to go an extra month before I get the watch hours, I want to get my watch hours through my videos, my shorts and my longs, and I want to get it through my lives. And I will get it through once in a while doing some extra long lives once in a while. I don't really want to sit here. It's comfortable. I could probably sit here 3-4 hours. If I had a full battery, I think I could run my phone 4 hours on live and not go dead. I don't have an electrical outlet here. I have one way on the other side of the room, so I don't really want to do that if I don't have to. Yes, it's lovely. Yep, it's my grandpa. Yep. hey, whatever. It's hey, I'm just saying that a lot of people love to run their camera all night long when they're sleeping in bed. And that's fine. That gets you watch hours. It does. I'm just not going to do it that way. I'm not being critical. They can do what they want. Everybody can do what they want. I'm just not going to leave it sit here. I'm not going to do it that way. But if anybody's had anything great that's happened to them today or yesterday, put it in the comments. Anything good that's been going on. And I love all you guys. I'm glad for everybody that's been checking it in and checking it in. I've only done lives for 2 weeks, so we're getting used to it. And we're going to have singing sometimes too. I'll do that in the living room if I do it. And I'll probably do that off of YouTube Studio. And we were practicing a song with the church group just a little while ago, about an hour ago. I'm glad that Sammy was able to make it in. I think she's maybe hanging in the background. She had to travel back home, so I don't know exactly how awake she might be. But yep, we've had a great day. I was able to bless some people today, and I also put some videos on my channel that you guys can check out. I'm going to be going down to the ocean tomorrow. I'm going to be doing something a little different. If the tide's down, I'm going to try to go all the way down to the other beach. Yeah. Gonna get timed out. I mean, if you don't have anything productive to say, don't say it. That's fine. If you don't like it, just leave. That's fine. People that are coming in, just come in. We're doing a quick live tonight. If you've had anything good that's been going on, that's great. Some of the people that are normally have as moderators are not here tonight, and that's fine. If people there's some people that just sit in their basement and they want to be negative. So it's just part of life on YouTube. But if you don't have anything positive to say, you can just say hi, and that's good enough. Welcome on in, everybody. Welcome to the new people that are coming in. You're not sending hate, but I just didn't understand what you're trying to say. If you have something that's productive, you tell me. Maybe I'm misunderstanding you. I just didn't know if those messages really had anything to say. You see different. I'm just saying the truth about the wall thing, so that was fine. But I didn't put you on timeout or nothing. I just don't understand the message you put, so that's fine. But everything else is going great. And tomorrow I'm going to be having. I had a meeting with the pastor this morning about feeding programs that we're going to get involved with. I'm going to get that all coordinated, so that way, as this channel keeps growing, I'll be able to start using money in the future to help with that. I've got some money of my own that I can use towards it too right now. So yeah, it's good. That's okay. I that's fine. Yeah. I just misunderstood your messages, so I wasn't trying to time out you or nothing. I just didn't understand them. And we do misspell things. I just did some terrible typing earlier today. Oh my gosh. I tried to put a title of a book in somebody's room, and I butchered it so bad. Somehow, have you ever had it where you start spacing and you don't even want to space? Somehow my finger kept hitting the space bar. So it was crazy. Yeah. You can speak very nice. Bangladesh, that's cool. Mohammed Rubel. Is that Rubel? Yeah, Rubel Hossein. It's nice that you're here from Bangladesh. That's awesome. Hi, Tita Marie. And yes, thank you so much for clarifying. I won't even bother your messages no more. I misspell things all the time, and it goofs me up all the time. But I'm getting better. I'm still used to handwriting. I've handwritten some letters lately, but I do like to get on YouTube, of course. And Yes, I'm getting better at speaking on live. I don't have to use a microphone because I have a loud voice. But if I have to use the microphone in my head, I had for dinner, believe it or not, I had at lunch, I had Canton pancit with spring rolls. But at dinner, I made a concoction of, I grilled up onions, red bell peppers, and then a little tiny can of corned beef, and got that all hot and sizzling in the pan. Then I threw in some scrambled egg and made that. And oh, it was so yummy. So many veggies in there. And it was really yummy. I put seasonings and spices in it. I like it a little spicy. So I didn't really have Filipino food tonight, but I guess the corned beef is pretty popular. Yes, I had fish the other day, and I'm looking forward to having some fish maybe tomorrow. Everybody here, I'm glad that you're in here. We trying to keep, if you think of anything that has been great in your life, one of the things that's been great in my life is my daughter. Her name is Divine Grace. Yeah, I had a little bit of rice with it. I can't eat a lot of rice at night, but I did have about a scoop of rice with it. It was very delicious. You just have to do the onions and peppers first, then put in the corned beef, and then dump in the, your forked up eggs and throw it in there. It was really good. I normally use the meatloaf thing they have in a can here. They're very small cans here. But I used a little bit of corned beef this time. I don't have blood pressure issues, so a little salt doesn't bother me. As long as I don't overdo it, I'm great. I drink a ton of water anyway. And but yeah, it went really well. Did you have a good day, Tina Marie? I had a great one today. The kids were awesome today. They were pulling on me. They were asking me questions. I had fifth graders that were asking me questions about United States and how cold it is there. Yeah, diced tomatoes and onions. Well, I didn't do the potatoes. I do have potatoes in the house, but I did not do potatoes today. But yes, that's kind of similar. And onions and potatoes go together awesome. Tomorrow, I don't know exactly what I'm doing for the meals. I know I've been doing oatmeal. I think tomorrow will be oatmeal and peanut butter toast. So nothing exciting to talk about, but I do like peanut butter. I'm from America, so I think some Filipinos like peanut butter, some don't. I like it. So I grew up on it, so I like to have it once in a while. By the way, I haven't told this room yet but I found an electric oven that's a countertop one. And if it works for what I think it's going to work for, I'm going to start baking cookies and cake and selling it here in the Philippines to make money, because they don't make the kind of cookies I make from we went to in Bangkok. I want to go to Bangkok. That's going to probably happen next year or the year after, but I don't know. As this channel grows and I start making off of YouTube, we may be able to go quicker. I don't want to take money out of investments to go. But Thailand is not a long trip. We could go for 4 or 5 days in Bangkok, and it would be great. So that's something that's on our list to go to. We want to go to Thailand, and in a couple years, I want to go to Australia. I don't know if I want to go to Sydney or if one of the other cities is better. I have to talk to somebody from Australia. I got 2 friends that have connected to me from Australia, but I haven't had a chance to talk to them yet. But yeah, street foods in Bangkok, that must be great. Except for I don't want to eat fried crickets. Oh, yes. I did cookies, brownies, and cake in America for almost 7 years, raising money for Africa. And so I want to do some of that here, but I have to keep my price point down. So I found a way to do the chocolate. They're going to be chocolate chunk cookies, and I can do snickerdoodle cookies, and I can do peanut butter cookies here. I don't know about the other cookies yet. I don't think people here like oatmeal that much. But we'll see if maybe they want some oatmeal cookies also with raisins in it. We'll see, or maybe with chocolate chip. But yeah, it's looking forward. I'll be able to do that. Oh, hi. Great to see you. I just a new friend that I've subscribed to in another channel a little earlier. I'm glad that you got the notification. We're talking about me possibly doing some baking. Yes, I know they like banana bread. I know how to make it. If I have an oven, we'll make banana bread. And I got to figure out if I want to make small ones and sell them that way, or if I want to make big ones and do slices and sell it that way. I have to figure that out yet for the banana bread. And it's nice to see you here. I don't know what name you like me to call you, so please, I don't understand the your name on the screen. I wish I knew that language. It would be fantastic. But if there's a certain name you'd like me to call you, I would love to call you that name. It's great. I didn't look in your description. I should have. But when I'm live, I can't really look at that right now. So, but yes, I'm glad that you were able to come in. I'm thankful that people came in. I had 17 likes this morning because I got quite a few people from the United States in here. And I also had Philippines. And so the morning one seems to work pretty good. And the evening one, oh, it's Dee Dee. That's right. I remember now from the site. I forgot about Dee Dee. Cool. Well, we both got D names, right? I'm David, you're Dee Dee. So it goes right together, right? I love it. Yeah, I got it now. Thank you so much, Dee Dee. And I appreciate that you're coming into the channel. Sometimes we're going to do Bible lesson mixed with some helping stuff of other people. Other times we're going to do stories. I did some videos of kind of a basic background of my life, but I didn't give a lot of specifics. I did, my mom is no longer with us. She passed away here a while back. Hey, Outdoor, how you doing? Outdoor Kids, I'm glad you made it in. Thank you. Yes, it's morning there. It's evening here. I'd say we're probably somewhere in that 7:30, 8 o'clock range here, maybe closer to 8. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lotsky's live. Yeah, that's where I seen you. Yeah. I love her. She's promoted my channel a lot. And Zandy has done that. JD Dangs has done that. There's been so many different rooms, Grace and a bunch of others, because I like to visit other rooms. When I'm not live, I visit other rooms, try to make friends, and that way people will come to my live. And but I had, I wanted to say a little story. Yes, Divine Grace, she's awesome. I got a video of her on my shorts that I just put on because I'd forgotten I didn't put it on the shorts before. Her singing Merry Christmas to me before Christmas time. And I wasn't doing my channel then. I had the channel, but it was just not doing anything. I didn't really start this channel until kind of maybe the first week into January. So now I'm at about, this Friday will be 5 weeks that I've been pushing the channel and moving it forward. And we're almost to 200 subs. Oh, that's nice. Gracie is so awesome. Grace is a beautiful name. So is Divine. I didn't give her that name. A nurse did before she was born, because the mother was kind of hysterical. Her boyfriend took off on her during the pregnancy, so she's given birth by herself, or maybe a family member with her, with the midwives or whatever. And so the nurse gave the name Divine Grace to her. And then I came along about a year and a half later. I got connected to the family and decided that I was going to be her dad. And I've been pouring love into her every day for the last 8.5 years. She's going to be 10 in May. And she's doing fantastic. And I tried to put stuff on the channel so that people could see who she is. and she's in southern Cebu. I will go see her later this year. So we just can't do it right now. I tried to get her to the airport, but it was too far away, so we'll figure something else out. As the channel starts making money, I'll go up and see her. I can see her without that, but I'm trying to build the channel right now, and I'm also paying attention to her too. I love all you guys in here. I'm so thankful you came in. If you have anything, yes, I love to see the hearts. Thank you, Dee Dee. Yes, I'm going to be moving around from room to room here and there. When YouTube says there's nobody in here, normally there's one or two people in here. That's why I keep talking. And the kids were amazing today. They were asking questions about how big America was and different things. And I said, well, the Philippines is actually quite big. It's not anywhere near what the United States is, but it's not as itty bitty as people think either. Yeah. And I'm glad. I'm going to try to look at some of your videos, Tita Marie, and see what your site's about, because I don't think I've come to your site other than leaving one comment. So I want to see what's going on there. I do try to go into other people's sites that support my live. I try to support their channel best I can. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Making pasta. Nice. Are you making spaghetti, or are we making something like Alfredo? Oh boy, I'm interested in what she's making. It could be something really good. My wife likes to do lasagna, which is more of an Italian thing, but she can do a great lasagna. Yeah, I can cook, I can bake, and I definitely want to make some money that way, but I want to make some money with this YouTube channel. And so it just takes time to build it. And God's being so good that we're moving forward. And I got people that are so friendly to me and are pushing me forward. And I've met some different foreigner people on YouTube, and some of them are very nice. Some of the ones that are complaining and saying Philippines is a problem is because they weren't ready. You've got to be prepared for what could happen here. You've got to remember that even though Philippines is friendly and beautiful, there's things that can kind of test your patience, okay? In America, we're used to things, in most parts of America, except for some big cities, we're used to it not being trashy. Well, especially in the provinces, there can be some trash here and there. Yes, we're doing spaghetti with tomato sauce and ground beef. Awesome. I love that. Your ground beef is going to be with the sauce, I'm assuming. And yes, I love it that way. We pour the sauce on the spaghetti. Here in Philippines, I've got 3 different types of Filipino spaghetti I do. I do the one with ground pork. I do one with ground beef. And I do another one with special hot dogs that I buy. They're called New York cheese dogs. And they don't have any of the red dye or any of that stuff. They're a little bit more natural. And they got cheese in them, and cut those up, and they're fantastic in Filipino spaghetti. And I don't have it too sweet. I have it sweet, but not too sweet. I try to put some tomato paste in to kind of calm the sweetness down just a little bit. I know Filipino spaghetti is supposed to be sweet, but we don't have to have it like candy. Yeah, now we're talking about food. Now I'm hungry. Now I want to eat, and I want to drink some water. Oh my, we're getting to talk about food. Yes, I have a big water bottle for a big guy, okay? I'm 191 centimeters high. And people that are in America or other countries, I'm 6'3", almost 6'3". So I'm pretty tall. I'm not super big size-wise. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I think I'm probably 250 pounds or so. Kilos probably... 113 kilos. So not terrible. Yeah, I love everybody that's in here. We got awesome stuff coming up. I'm going to find out more about those feeding programs. We've been feeding about 150 kids. I don't know how much they've been doing it. I think once every couple months. We're going to accelerate that. Once this channel takes off, even if it's only making $300 or $400 a month. You realize how much I can do with $300 or $400 over here? give my tithe, which would be 40 or $50 with offering. Then I can, my goodness, we can do 3 feedings a month on that kind of money. On 300, $400, we could feed 450 kids a month just on that. And that's, I've looked at YouTube people that are getting great views, and so far my views have been fantastic. I mean, we're going to hit 30,000 tonight, sometime or another, and 30,000 views in 4 weeks. So people are liking my videos. I'm sure there's a couple clunkers in there, but I'd say out of the 100 and some videos there, I'd say 80 of them are really awesome. And there's a couple that maybe I need to remove, and then I'll put different ones in. But everything gets a view, so it's all good. And I've had Zandy and a few others give me tips on hashtagging my videos and doing the best hashtags I can. And so that's helped. So that way the search engine gets my videos out there. And I'm going to do that. I just do the things that helps the channel grow faster. But we had a lot of laughs this morning. Tonight, maybe not as many. Sometimes we laugh. Sometimes we're just going after it. Tonight, the only topic I had is bring a smile to somebody's face. You don't have to spend money. Don't be mean to somebody today or the next day. If you're at nighttime like me, or if you're in the morning, early morning, try to be positive with a coworker. Try to be positive with somebody you run into. Definitely don't be mean to a cashier that's in America. That it's kind of a demeaning job as it is. Just try to be nice. If, like my grandma used to say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything. Just a slight smile and call it good. At least that way you're not being mean to somebody. There's so many people nowadays that want to yell and scream at people's face. Well, if you're that kind of person, don't come to the Philippines. They're going to hate you here. They'll make sure that you leave because they like to make noise. But if you're going to be mean, of course, that goes with all countries, but in Philippines especially, if you don't respect people here, you're not going to stay here long. And if you do, you're living by yourself and you're not going to go out and communicate with them. You're going to just go and walk by everybody and say nothing. And I can't do that. I've got to be nice to people. I've got to be respectful to people. And, I know life in the United States, when I was working, I worked 47 years in the United States. I had days where I was just stressed out. Yes, I was. And I may have got mad at a car when I was driving, or not road rage, but just, say things I shouldn't have said. I ask for I forgive myself for that. It happens. But don't do that every day. Let it go. Just move on to something better. Now, it's easy for me to say that in the Philippines because people are just so nice to me here. But I have to be nice back, too. It's a choice. We choose. I had 2 days ago, I woke up in a bad mood. I don't know why. I was upset at the Wi-Fi because it wasn't working. It didn't work the night before. It didn't work all day. And but then God said, well, maybe I'm testing you. Yeah. What do you got? Oh, I got, what happened at school? Oh, you got bullied at school. Well, guess what? We moved a lot when I was a kid because my dad was increasing his career on golf courses. So we had to go from golf course to golf course every 4 or 5 years. And I was a shy kid back then. And there was no social media to keep connected. So I got bullied a lot. And girls didn't want to go out with me when I was a teenager. I was kind of awkward then. So, so it's one of them things, I'll be praying for you that things will go better the next couple of days. The one bit of advice I could give you is stand up to them. Maybe not fight them, but stand up to them. You can't just give them your money or whatever else. You can't do that. Once you do that, they're going to take advantage of you for the next who knows how long. You just got to show a little strength, and it may not be easy. But that would be my advice, only from a person that was bullied when I was a kid. And it hung on in my memory until I was 30-some years old. I finally just let go of it. When I found God, I said, God, you take care of that. And I got rid of that because I'm not the same person now. I'm different. And I will pray that they treat you better tomorrow. And they will if you just a little bit more stern. Don't have to be mean, but definitely if they want you to do something, no, don't you dare do it. And if it gets to that point where you absolutely have to, that's different. But let's see what happens. Let's see what God could do tomorrow to make it a little bit easier for you tomorrow. I'll put you on my prayer list that way. And Jesus can change things around, and you can change it around too by being just a little bit more firm and saying, hey, I have value. You don't need to be treating me that way. And there's probably somebody at the school you can talk to. They're more, in America anyway, they're more open to the bullying thing than they were when I was doing. Before, when I was in school, toughen up. Get tougher. That's what you were told all the time. Teacher would go, get tough. You just, you shouldn't let them bully you. It's not that easy sometimes. It's not. So just do your best and keep me posted. I'll put you in prayer on that. We'll get you prayer over that. And we'll see if maybe your school goes a little better tomorrow. Don't lose sleep over it. You have value. I'm sure you're an awesome kid. And we all have value, okay? The Filipino kids that are putting themselves down for being too short or too dark a skin or this, no. I encourage them and tell them, no, that's not the case. So we're going to move forward and find the talents that they're good at and hope that they grow up to be beautiful adults. That's what we want. We don't always get that option, but I've been blessed to be here 64 years. So I'm still here. July, I turned 65. So we got some wrinkles. That's kind of comes with the program. But I feel pretty good. My body feels pretty good. So it's all awesome thing. If you have any topics in there, I know we have a couple people in. Thank you for coming in. Like and subscribe. The likes haven't been too bad tonight, even though I had 17 this morning. I realized that America is kind of like just waking up, and they're not available to get on live, and so we just don't have that. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, I don't know if it'll work, but I just got a feeling it's going to be easier for you tomorrow. And try to do your best with it. We'll work you through it, okay? It might take more than one day, okay? This could take a week or two. But we'll figure out a way to get them, okay? Yes, you go to school and just try to be a little more firm. And we'll see if we can find a way around this thing to get it better for you, okay? You go off to school, and I'll be praying for you. And God will make a way where your day should be smoother. So I keep forgetting it's morning there. It's nighttime here. I'm living life before you. That's good. That's okay. Thank you for everybody that's been in here. Yeah, I got bullied a lot in school too. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. I got bullied all the way up until almost high school. And high school started in 1976 for me, and I graduated in 79. I did okay in middle school because at Dearborn Heights in Michigan, I didn't get bullied at all. But in elementary school, I got bullied quite a bit because I was a shy kid. And I was very good at my work. And so I was kind of the teacher's pet because I was getting great grades. And so when you're getting all A's and everybody else is getting B's and C's, and there wasn't computers and all the grade point averages much back then. But yeah, it would made it tough. Yes, the kids were cruel. Yes, you were different. But guess what? Tita Marie, you're beautiful. I don't see skin color, okay? I make friends with anybody because I was raised in an area where it was almost all white. So you would think I would be a racist, right? No. My parents taught me to look at the eyes. Look at the eyes of somebody, see their heart, and you see their heart, That's what's important. The heart is important. They weren't Christian, but my parents did a great job of telling us that we need to look at something than the skin color. That's not what it is, okay? And it's important. So, yeah, hi there. Yeah, I'm doing a live right now, but I'll be off soon. But you have a great night, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the kids that comes here in the afternoon, and he was riding by on his bike, and I could see him in the shadows of the window I have here. But Tita Marie, I want you to know that hurt. But what you got to do, I don't know what age you are. I'm sure you're fairly young yet. Maybe I haven't looked at your profile close yet. I will. But you grew up in the 70s, so you're maybe 10 years younger than me, or maybe 8 years younger than me, whatever. Or maybe you're only 50, but let it go. It's okay. They were cruel back then. But let it go because you're valuable and you can move forward. And I think overall, society is better now. Depends on where you're living, but I think it's better now. And if it isn't, you can come to me. I'll give you tips on how to look in somebody's eyes and see their heart and not see the skin color that they have. Okay? Good. You had good high school, so that should have calmed you down a little bit. And yes, from the profile picture I seen, I only looked at it once, glanced at it. You seem to be a beautiful lady, so that's good. But we all have beauty. Believe it or not, I used to have wavy blonde hair, and I used to be skinnier. And then I used to be heavier than this at one time too. So I'm kind of in that neutral weight area right now, but I'm a big guy. I'm not going to be small. I tried to lose, in 2023, I lost so much weight that I got down to 190 pounds, and I felt like a 90-year-old man. I could not move. I couldn't walk good. So I had to gain some weight back. And so I'm at a nice weight right now, about 245, 250. And I'm a tall guy. So Philippines, I stick out. And I'm kind to the kids. And if I meet their parents, I'm very respectful of the parents. And so the parents are happy with me right now. So I just have to be careful being around so many kids. All it takes is one parent to complain, and I'm a foreigner, so I can get in trouble. So I'm going to be very careful how I treat the kids and be very nice to them. And I'm going to honor the parents. But yes, I'm glad your high school years went well. I'm glad you're staying in here with me, Tita, right now. I'm probably going to be off here in the next 10 minutes or so. I just want you to know that whatever you've had to go through, let it go. I let my stuff go when I was in my 30s. I just had to. It was dragging me down too much. It's like there's nothing I could do about it. The kids are all grown up. Who knows what kind of lives they had or anything else. So I had to let it go. Yeah. My hubby. Yes, that's good. That's what you want. You just celebrated your 32nd wedding anniversary. Okay, 2 weeks ago. Our wedding anniversary will be number 22 in November, but we have an anniversary that's coming up on Valentine's Day, which is on a Saturday this year. That will be our 22-year anniversary of our first date. We went on our first date on Valentine's Day, 2004. So on Valentine's Day, that's going to be an anniversary. So that should be interesting. A week from Saturday. So congratulations on your 32nd wedding anniversary, which means that you're probably in around that 50-ish area. 50, 52, depending on when you got married. So that's awesome. And thank you for supporting my channel. Yeah, it's a milestone, and it's coming. And my mom and dad were married for 60 years. My mom passed away a month before their 61st wedding anniversary. Yeah. Well, you're close to 60. Well, that's okay. Hey, if you can be beautiful at 60. My wife is 65 and she looks like she's 48, 45 maybe. I don't know, 42 some days. So she's always looking younger. I think there's something about being Filipino or Asian or just taking care of yourself that makes it better. And I've been trying to take care of myself. I'm going to be 65 this year, and we're just going to keep doing things to help people. So, Tita Marie, if you like helping people, this is going to be your channel. There's other channels that talk about it. We're going to do it. Once the money starts coming in, we're going to use 50% of anything that comes in is going to get used to help Filipino kids, or it could help Africa. Might even do 60%. I don't know exactly how much percentage of the money we get is going to get used, but I will have a fund for it. And when certain things come up where we're going to help an orphanage or we're going to help a feeding program, we're going to have the money there so we can do it. And we're going to take video of it because we want to show people that we are really doing what we say we're going to do. We're not just taking the money and going off and traveling all over the place. That's not what this is for. It will help us that way because I want to travel to Africa in a couple of years. I really want to get back there late 27 if I can. I would love to go to Nairobi for like a week and then come back. I was there for 24 days in 2019. I was in Kenya, Malawi, Zambia, and we talked to people from Uganda, Tanzania, Mozambique, and a few others. And so it was really good. Yeah, singing on your channel's fine, and having games, that's fine too. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes, I may do something like that with Gcash in the future, especially maybe through, I've got ways of doing that through Remitly. I've got a Remitly app that I use. So I'll be able to maybe do some Gcash giveaways that way. Yes, yes, I got to have plans. If we don't have plans, then maybe I'll get, let's just say, Tita, that I didn't have any plans to help anybody, or I didn't do any planning. Well, then I got to do all that planning when the money comes in. Let's say, because things have been moving so fast with this channel, that let's say I get partially monetized in like May. Well, I can't wait until May to figure out what I'm going to start using money for. I want to get volunteering for some of this stuff ahead of time. The baking I already knew I was going to do. Later this month, I'm going to get that oven so I can use that over on the countertop on one part of our kitchen. We don't really have room in our kitchen to have a big stove, so we're going to use that, and then we'll have the propane in the other room for the propane burners. So, yeah, so looking forward to that. Yes, I got plans. I got a list of countries I still want to go to. I would love to go to Australia. I want to go to Thailand, maybe Hong Kong. I'm not so sure. I'm not sure about Hong Kong right now, maybe. I definitely want to go to see a couple of my friends in the UK. I don't know if that'll happen. And as far as Europe, maybe I'd like to see Italy or Greece. But I don't know if I'll get to those. But it doesn't hurt to have them on the list. Who knows? Might get a chance, right? You just never know. I didn't know I'd be in the Philippines. If I hadn't met Mila, I would not be in the Philippines full time right now. If I hadn't have been open to the Africa trip that kind of materialized in 2018 and then happened later in 2019, if I had not raised that money, I couldn't have gone. I wouldn't have been able to go. And I would have lost out on that opportunity because as it turned out, the pandemic came and I couldn't go back to Africa the second time. I could only go that one time. That's why I got friends in Nairobi that really want me to come in the future. So we'll make plans for it. And then we'll see how this channel works. I've been telling the kids, they're into YouTube because they're techs. All these young kids are techs these days. So they're subscribing to me. And they're ones that are going to stick around. And they're going to tell their friends. And so they know that some of this money could actually help this community. And so they want to help. So I'm not shy to tell people about the channel. And I'm not shy about my daughter. Even though I'm not the biological father, I love her. And I'm going to love her until the day I die. and I'll love her after I'm gone. So it's a legacy. It's part of my legacy of people that I love in my life. And I'm glad that you've been married so many years, Tita, and that you're happily married. That's awesome. Yes. Yes, I will definitely be videoing a whole bunch of stuff when we go travel. Like if we go to Thailand, we're going to video what we can. I don't know if I'll video out on the streets. I know Bangkok's got to be busy like Manila. So it's going to be interesting to see how much I can video. I know I can video the food. I know I can do some other things. And we're going to be, our first traveling is going to be around the Philippines. We got to go to Sikihor Island, and I want to go to Davao City. So I got a feeling those two are going to happen first because Mila's got family in Sikihor Island. And I have some friends, bloggers that are down in Davao City, and they really want me to come down there. So, and interview me in different things. So I would get on YouTube with them. We're also, I know where it is in my settings. We're going to possibly have JD with me, Zandy with me in a live, things like that, where we're split up on the screen. That's coming in the future. I just have to get kind of my content, my streaming, and my lives going in a really awesome way. I am on Mindanao right now. We are way up in the northeast corner of Mindanao. We are close to the ocean, and I am, we're in a province, and just about 10 kilometers from here is downtown, 10 or 12 kilometers is downtown Iligan City. So we are very close. No, not Surigao. We're on the big island of Mindanao, which is the southern biggest island, the biggest island on the south, and we're way up on the northeast corner. Hey, Cooper, great that you're in. That's fine. You go to school. I'm glad you were able to pop in. Have a great day at school. And I appreciate your support. We're going to try to do some evening ones a little later. A little earlier, but we may also, I'm going to be doing some morning ones where you might be able to catch something before you go to bed. So we'll see about that. But thank you for stopping in, Cooper. He's somebody that came in the other day, and he's kid, well, probably a teenager. I'm not quite sure, but he's doing great, and I love his support. And we're in Mindanao. We're very close to Iligan City, and it's a nice area. It's very nice. Yep. You have a great day. Well, I'll have a great night and day. Yeah, I got a day coming before you get to have that day. You're doing the early part of the day, and I'm doing the late part of the day. And Cooper, I'm going to go check out your site too. So don't worry. I'll make sure I check out your site, especially by tomorrow morning. Yes, that'd be great. I'd love. Yes, in the future, as this all comes together, I'd love to have you join in sometime. There's going to be people that I may take that I find out they're good givers and they have a giving heart. I'm only one person. If this thing gets big, I'm going to need advice from different people on what I'm going to do and what we're going to get done. So. So I'm going to definitely be pulling on people that support my channel and can give me good advice on different things. And I want to get different aspects from different people. And because everybody has different talents. And my talents is encouraging people, being nice to people, giving to others, even in little ways. If you can do it in little ways, like, today I spent 20 pesos to help somebody. So it's nothing, but to them it was a big deal. So, but sometimes it takes a little more than that. Sometimes it takes nothing. I don't have to give anything and still can encourage people. So, another like, thank you. Like and subscribe. I'm about ready to get off of here for tonight. But yeah, if you have something you want me to talk about, put it in the comments. If there's something that you'd like to hear from me, if you have a question about the United States or my life or something else that seems to be kind of us right now. Some of the kids had to go to school. Cooper tried to hang in there for a little bit, and that's great. I know that it's On the East Coast, it's got to be what, 8 in the morning maybe, or 7:38. I don't know. I don't even know what time it is here. We've been on for over an hour, so it might be almost close to 9 o'clock here right now. So that means it's probably 8 o'clock in New York on the East Coast, and 7 o'clock in Missouri. So, but yeah, thank you. Fun chat. I had fun chat with you, Tita, and I'm going to get off of here right now in a few minutes. I'll let it go a little longer because I had a couple other people pop in, but you have a great time, Tita, and I'm glad to be connected to you. And I will definitely leave you some comments in your site tonight, okay? I'm going to be doing that. Leave you some comments so you can answer back on me so I can find out a little bit more about you. And thank you for being in here. I really appreciate it. Thank you for everybody's come in here tonight. We're doing 2 lives a day as long as the Wi-Fi keeps working, and it's working good today, so praise God. We've had a little Wi-Fi issue for 2 or 3 days. But everybody try to have a great night or a great morning, because people in the United States are going to work and getting ready to go and going to school. So, I may have a few of those people in here right now. I love all of you. I'm going to get off of here right now so I can spend a little time with my wife. And you guys have a great night. Thank you for supporting my channel. Like and subscribe. And tell your friends. We're going to be doing lots of different things in here. And this is going to help people in the long run. You're going to find out the different places it helps. Because we're going to take videos. And we're going to prove what we're doing. We're going to prove it when it comes time. But right now we got to build it to make money. Can't make money until we got everything built. So we're going after it. Love you all. You have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon.